Hey everyone, Pastor George here for our Catechism Tuesdays. I got a new bookshelf, a little sparse right now, but I'm going to fill it up. Built that last night, almost destroyed my back doing it, but I am here today. So let us do Catechism Tuesdays. Hopefully you guys have been practicing. And here is ours for today. Got my app. So the question is, what do the scriptures principally teach? So the scriptures, right, principally teach what man is to believe, concerning God, and what duty, God requires of man. Bam! Right? Easy peasy. Second Timothy 1:13 and 3:16. So hopefully you guys got that down. Let's see what today's is. So, here's a good question. Actually, this would be really helpful for maybe I don't know what the answer is. I saw it pop up for a second, but I didn't read it. I guarantee this will be a good answer, a good question for those of you who are teachers to think about when you get kids asking you what God is, right? I feel like that's one of the most common questions that you could possibly get from kids, really from anyone, but really I think more from kids. So what is God? Well, I'm going to assume that this begins with God is a spirit. And that's all I remember. I remember this, but I don't remember what the rest of it is. So God is a spirit, infinite, so it gives you all his qualities, right? God is a spirit, infinite, eternal, and unchangeable in his being, wisdom, power, holiness, justice, goodness, and truth. So just to parse this out, because that can get a little maybe there's a lot of adjectives there, right? So you might get them confused. So God is a spirit who is infinite. God is a spirit, infinite, eternal, and unchangeable in his being, right? And he's unchangeable not only in his being, but his wisdom, his power, his holiness, his justice, goodness, and truth. And that's what God is, right? And actually, I think that's not a full answer, right? There's all sorts of ways of describing God. But what I like about this answer is that this is very good at showing how there is a separation between God and humanity in important ways, right? That he is an infinite, eternal, and unchangeable, right? We are not infinite. We are not eternal, right? We haven't been always in the past. And we aren't unchangeable, right? We change all the time. So there's a lot of difference there between us and God. But this is a good answer, is to try and sum up, well, this is what Christianity in general thinks about God. And I will do a little peek ahead just to see what it is, but let's see, what's question 5? And then are there more gods than one? I think it goes into later describing those different qualities, but I can't remember exactly. But again, you can see how this kind of feeds off each other. So our question for next week is, what is God, right? And God is a spirit, infinite, eternal, and unchangeable in his being, wisdom, power, holiness, justice, goodness, and truth. So that was our catechism for today. I hope you guys keep memorizing, and I will see you next week for question 4. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Wednesdays. So see you then.